was when he said something that I'm not really proud of what I have done. I'm not really proud, but
Young woman,
it wasn't my intention to do it.
I understand quite well, but you cannot be free except you speak out. Pour out your mind so that you will be free. Yes.
Um, that day, he said something that he said, he said, he told me that his friend took him to somewhere. And what came out from his mouth next was shocking. He said they asked him to be sleeping with the woman that he's living with.
Hello, people. Is your host SKITLORD, aka the next governor. Today we are in the studio to do what we know how to do best. Today matter get as it take no one be. This matter wear sneakers on top of waiting pass rain boot, tie wrapper, con not tie, use gele finish up on top of another gele. This is just to tell you how serious this very issue is. This matter, now this young woman here, now she bring this matter to our table. But just like I promised you guys, there is no time to waste time. I would like us to meet her so that she will narrate this story to you guys exactly the same way she emailed it to us that made me to invite her down to our studio. But before then, do not forget that the only way you can get through to us is by our email. Now may we dive into the matter we bring us come here this beautiful morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Young woman, how are you doing?
Sir, I don't really know how to say it, but I'm not fine.
You are not fine.
Yes, sir.
Young woman, I understand that part of your story so well. And it is because of the agreement I have with you, that is why I am hiding your identity. Please, I don't want to know your name, and I equally don't want to know the name of anybody that is involved or might be involved in this very issue. Not even a name of a place. But at the same time, I would want you to narrate this your story to us once again. Why? Because behind you there is camera. We are recording this very program and the world is watching. Sitting here with me is my seer, our seer, who by grace of God, he sees secrets and deep things, and he also knows when someone is telling lies. Be you who. I will appreciate if you narrate this your story to us, more especially to seer. Let him look into it to know the advice, or better still, the solution he have to give to you concerning this very issue you brought to our table. So please speak out as you gently narrate this your story to us. Thank you.
I know a lot of people will judge me. A lot of people will criticize me. I'm not proud of what I have done or the lady I have turned out to become. I'm so ashamed of myself right now. I'm not proud. I'm really not proud of the person I am.
Young woman, put yourself together. Nobody is going to judge you. Nobody is going to judge you. So put yourself together. We are with you. Okay, feel free. Did I ask of your name?
No, sir.
Am I showing your face to the camera?
No, sir.
That is the more reason you should be free. Feel free. Nobody is going to know your identity. Nobody is going to know your identity. So feel free and tell us your story.
Okay, sir. The thing is, I am the only child of my parents. I I lost my mom due to a sickness. We tried all we could. She spent days in the hospital. We keep praying, we keep trying. My dad was running around. We paid hospital bills, we changed hospitals. But after everything, I still lost my mom.
So sorry about that. Okay, all right.
So after everything, it wasn't easy for us to cope. We were trying our best. Few years later, my dad brought home a woman that he said he wants to get married to. The woman is a single mom with a boy. So after everything, they got married. Me and my stepbrother, we were living together, and he happened to senior me with 1 year. But in the level of education, we were both looking for admission. So we wrote jam together. After we wrote jam, we actually applied for admission in the same school. So we both got admission after writing our jam. We got admission in the same school. So after that, during these admission processes, my parents said we are going to live together because we are siblings, and in order for my brother to be looking out for me and for me to be looking out for him as siblings, most of so that in order for us to help each other out in terms of siblings getting each other's back. So that was it. We got admission, we did our 100 level, everything was going smoothly. Me and my stepbrother, we were living okay, everything was fine.
Put yourself together. All right? I want you to be strong. Have it at the back of your mind that no one knows your identity. I want you to feel free. Okay? Pour out your heart so that you will be free. You want to be free, right?
Yes, sir, I want to be free, but the thing is, the story is, sir, I'm so ashamed of myself. I don't know where to start. I don't.
Calm down. All right? I want you to put yourself together. Don't cry. In as much as I am not encouraging what you did, but nobody is above mistake. Nobody. See, calm down. Temptation comes. Yeah, listen, I'm not in support of what you did, the story I read, but at the same time, I don't need to crucify you. The only thing I need to do is to bring you close and tell you why you should not continue with such lifestyle again. So feel free and talk to us.
The thing here is, um,
Stop crying.
after our 100 level, our 200s, everything was okay. Oh. Everything was fine, but my stepbrother started engaging himself with some friends. It wasn't friends that I approved, but he was just there and everything was just happening. He started one day, he came back home with laptop, and I was like, you've gotten yourself a laptop. He just shouted at me and he left inside. Every time he will be pressing the laptop and I'll be like, what are you doing with a laptop? This is where everything all started. This is where the whole thing, this is where everything okay, I would always want to check up on him. He would shout at me. So because of that, I decided to give him his space. I allowed him to do whatever he wants to do. So I found out that he was into Yahoo. Although I wanted to talk him against it, but inside my mind, I will always be like, this thing he's doing is not safe. It's not something that is right. But I couldn't tell him. So I just let him be. One day, I heard him on a call with his friend where he was so angry. He was so angry to the point that I was like, what is going on? Why is he sounding like that? So I put my ears to listen to what he was saying. So on call, he told his friend that he's not seeing money from this thing, that it's only $50, that the money is not going anywhere. So I don't want to interrupt his call. I just kept quiet. After his call, he left. He left the house, and when he returned, he was looking strange. It was weird, but hey God.
Calm down. Calm down. Put yourself together so that you can be able to tell us this story. Okay? So he returned and he was looking weird, and
He was looking strange and everything. That was when he said something. Sir, I'm not really proud of what I have done. I'm not really proud, but
young woman,
it wasn't my intention to do it.
I understand quite well. I understand you very well. But you cannot be free except you speak out. Pour out your mind so that you will be free. Yes.
That day he said something that he said he told me that his friend took him to somewhere, and what came out from his mouth next was shocking. He said they asked him to be sleeping with the woman that he's living with.
For real?
Yes. He said he told them that the person he's living with is his sister. But they said that is it, that is where his plus up will work, because he told me that he went to plus up, and I was mad. I don't understand. I was like, what's the meaning of what he's saying? That he mean he has to sleep with me in order for him to plus up or start seeing money or what? He said yes, that the both of us will have to,
He have to be sleeping with you
yes,
so that he can be cashing out.
yes, sir.
Okay?
Initially I did not accept. Oh, I kicked against it.
Calm down.
I was
Calm down. Stop crying. Stop crying. All right? Put yourself together to tell us this story. So initially you did not agree.
Yes, I did not agree. Like, how will I sleep with my own brother? How? He started saying that we are not bloodly related, that we are just step siblings. I was mad. I got upset and I left him there. He was also mad. He started shouting, destroying things at home, but I couldn't go to where he is. I was inside and I was short of words. Like,
How can your brother be saying such things?
yes, how can he tell me to sleep with him, his sister? just to plus up. Just okay. I didn't say anything. I stopped talking to him. We didn't talk to each other anymore because this was not the first time when he started the Yahoo, and when I was against it, we did not talk for 1 week. So I felt like since we can actually go mute on each other, we can as well do it again. So I thought we were going to keep mute with each other until he gets his senses back. Only for the next day, he came again and started telling me to see reason why I have to sleep with him, why I have to indulge in this nonsense behavior, in this abomination, why I have to do it.
Calm down. Okay? Stop crying so that we can hear you clearly. Okay? All right? I can imagine how you feel. I can imagine how, but you just have to put yourself together. So I'm listening to you. So you came back the second time.
Yes. He started telling me that, don't I see the way his friends are all looking okay? They are all trying for themselves. He even has to use me as an example, telling me that, don't I want to be part of the campus girls that are living well and large? And I was like, what is wrong with him? I shouted at him. I even left the house in order to clear my head, but he didn't end there. He did not. It became a nightmare that every day I have to be seeing this boy. He keeps saying the same thing. When I thought that is all okay, everything now have stopped, he came back home another day with a gift. He got me an iPhone.
Okay.
And I was thinking he got me this iPhone to apologize to me, say sorry for all the devilish things he has been saying, all the nonsense that he has been saying. I was thinking that this is him apologizing. So because I don't have a good phone, I was using one Android phone like that. That was the screen is actually having problem. So I bought into this iPhone there, and I was excited and I was happy. I took the phone. As siblings, you have to, show excitement and everything. He brought it up again. He started telling me that these are the things I will benefit, that these are the things I will enjoy if we start
Sleeping with each other. If he starts sleeping with you.
if he starts having an affair with me, if he starts sleeping with me. And I was upset and I asked him, oh, is this because you got me an iPhone? That is the reason why you will not allow the devil to get behind you. That is the reason why you will not allow yourself to get your senses back. I tried to advise him, but he got upset and he left the phone with me and he went inside. The phone was okay. I was happy. And because these things have been happening for days, I'm a human being. There is no way something like this will be happening to anyone. The person will not, get it as a trauma or even dream about it every day. As a human being, I kept his voice keep ringing in my head every time. So that very day, it has gotten to the point where I have to think about what he has been saying.
Okay.
So with the iPhone and what he said he will get me hairs, I will look good. Our parents are trying, but in university you will see a lot of things, and this is an opportunity for me to also look good like other girls are doing. So I wasn't proud.
Calm down. Stop.
Proud of.
I don't want you to cry. Okay? Put yourself together. I know you are in regret right now. Yes, I know you are in regret, but put yourself together. So I'm listening to you.
Well, I wasn't proud. I wasn't proud of what I did next, or what started reoccurring, because after the whole thing got to my head, I was the one that went and meet him. I went and met him, oh, and I told him that we can do it.
And you told him what?
We can do it.
I can't hear you. Calm down. Okay? Put yourself together. After thinking the whole thing, you went and met him and you told him what?
So we can sleep with each other.
Okay.
So having we started having this we started sleeping with each other. After that day, it kept reoccurring. And the truth here is, he started cashing out though. He was cashing out. He was cashing out big time. Before all these things happened, I was in a serious relationship. I was dating someone while I was in school. The person was trying his best. He was also providing for me then, which my stepbrother knew about it. My stepbrother knew, and he ended up feeling all this he felt in my head for me to accept sleeping with him, which now I am regretting. So when we started having this thing together, when we started sleeping with each other, I had to break up with the man I was dating, because my relationship was now complicated. Initially, I never wanted to break up with him. Oh, I never wanted to break up with him because I loved him, and there is an assurance with me dating him and building the relationship to the next level. But having something to do with my brother is not going to get anywhere. So I wanted to keep my boyfriend and also
Be sleeping.
with my brother. So my boyfriend noticed the distance, and he kept asking me what is going on. I was every time I keep giving excuses, and I was hurting him. I was hurting him big time, because I know that I am doing something with my brother, and at the same time I still want to keep him. So when I was distancing myself from him, he started noticing it. It got to the point where he couldn't take it anymore. So I had to choose either to continue with my brother or to let go of the relationship, which I did. I let go of the relationship. I had to break up with the person I was dating.
Was your brother the person that asked you to break up with your boyfriend, or you choose to do it yourself?
It was already complicated. It was not my brother, it was me.
Okay, you decided to let him go.
Yes, because how can I be doing this with my brother and also be doing so having something to do with my boyfriend?
Okay,
So
I'm
I,
listening.
so I broke up with my boyfriend. It was not my brother that asked me to do anything then.
Okay.
Because after I accept doing what my brother asked me to do, when we started, sleeping with each other, having sex, he didn't ask me anything then. He wasn't ordering me. All he was doing was spoiling me with gifts, buying me hair, changing my phone, any latest version of iPhone. He gets me new one. He doesn't upgrade it though. At home, I have lots of iPhone version that I have dropped. Most times, I can even give it to my girls. I didn't disclose what I was doing with my brother with anyone. Nobody knows, and I'm not the person that makes friends with people that want to know my lifestyle or whatever. It's just big girls like me too. So when the whole thing started getting more complicated was when I fell ill. I started feeling feverish. I've not had such kind of sickness before. I've not experienced it. So I I also noticed I missed my period. Hi God.
Young woman, calm down. You are already saying it, so feel free. Eh? Yes, feel free. Confess and be free. That is what it is called. So you notice that you as well mixed your monthly flow, and then you have never felt that way before, and then what?
I did not see my period that month. So I didn't take I was like, what is going on? Maybe no. I decided to go and get a test strip, and I did this PT test, pregnancy test, and I was pregnant. I I decided I never wanted to believe it. I don't want to believe it because how can I get pregnant for my own brother? What are we going to tell our parents? My God. So I decided to go to the hospital. I went to the hospital and I ran the test, and I was confirmed that I was pregnant.
Like you went to the hospital again to rerun the pregnancy test to be sure.
Yes, sir.
And the result says what?
I was pregnant.
Okay.
I went home. I went home and I told my stepbrother I was pregnant. God. What he said next was, oh God, I'm so sorry.
Put yourself together.
Sorry.
Yes. Put yourself together and tell your story.
I'm so sorry. I'm not proud of what I did. What I did was wrong. I know. I committed the great sin. I know. When I told my brother, he said I must abort the child. Hey, he asked me to remove the child. I was like, how? What we are doing is wrong already. Now we're going to stay in our hand more. You know, all this while we were having this sex, we were having unprotected sex.
Why?
Unprotected sex because he said he was instructed to have it raw, skin to skin. That you shouldn't use protection, which I insisted. Even though the first time it happened, we did not use protection because I was the one that
Went for
it first. But because it's going to be happening, and I told him that let us be using protection. My stepbrother shouted at me. He warned me never to bring that up again. Maybe I was blindfolded by the things I was getting, by everything that was going smoothly, the whole human hair, luxury handbags, and the rest of it. I was looking good. I was meeting up with my friends. I was no longer those low class girls in the university. I was now those that, this was my 300 level. It all started from my 200 level. This is 2 years now. 2 years. And from that 2 years, when all these things was happening, I kept doing abortions. He kept asking me to remove. our child. I'm not proud. I know people will judge me. I know people will say what I did was wrong. People will say a lot of things, but I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, then I found out that I was pregnant and he insisted I will abort the child. I had no choice because he even brought our family up and he said, okay, if our parents now found out, do you think our parents will be happy? He told me things that even me, I know that it is an abomination, it's a taboo. I don't want my dad hearing it and I will not become an orphan. Yes, I know his mom is now my mom, but I've lost my mom and I don't want to lose my dad too. So he keep telling me things that I don't have an option but to agree.
To removing the pregnancies.
Yes. So we keep doing this. I keep removing children. You know, even when these abortion processes are going on at home, he's the one that will even carry it. If we don't go to the hospital, he will be the one to buy me the drugs. I will take it. In the night, I will not be myself. I almost lost my life. But it didn't end there. Even with the pain I passed through after removing a child, he will come again. He will want to sleep with me. He will want to have sex with me. Knowing I'm in pain, knowing I've passed through pains, knowing I've done things I'm not supposed to do, knowing that the pain, even when he has seen how painful it was for me, when I was doing it at home, when I was taking the abortion pills at home, he knows everything.
Why didn't you call your parents to separate your rooms?
I did. I called my dad. I called my dad and told him I don't want to live with my brother again.
Calm down. Stop crying. Okay? I want to hear you clearly. Put yourself together. This is not the end of the road for you. So you called your dad and then?
I called my dad and I told him that I don't want to be living with my brother. I don't want us to be living again. My dad shouted at me. My dad said he asked the reason why I wanted to live alone without living with my brother. I was just making up excuses and the excuses wasn't enough. I told my dad I wanted a space of my own to read. And my dad even asked me that even when I was at home, when we were preparing for our jam and our posterior me, didn't I have the space to read? Did anybody disturb me? So what is the difference between now and then? I told him that my brother is bringing friends at home. He asked me if those friends do sleep over. I said no. He said, what happened to reading in the night? I told my dad that I want to have my own space where I can as well live like a free girl. He told me that, oh, that is what I am looking for. A space to start doing like a big campus girl. All this university life is now entering my eyes. All these years, you and your brother have lived for 2 years in school. Your first level and your 100 level and your 200, no complaint. And now this your 200 level, you're telling me you want to live alone. My dad shouted at me and he was like telling me that whatever it is that is going on, I should behave myself, that I should see him as my senior brother, that he's there to protect me, that nobody is blocking me from doing anything I want to do, unless I want to turn into another thing which he will not accept. I told my dad, I keep telling him, Daddy, please. I even cried for him. But my dad was like, this is a tune for me to, get his attention of living a wayward life. I want to bring embarrassment to him. If only he had known that I am the embarrassment. Hi.
You were not able to open your mouth and tell him what was going on or what is going on.
My father doesn't. How will I tell him that the embarrassment that he is trying to avoid, that my brother is supposed to protect me from, is the embarrassment we are doing inside the house? So trying to convince my dad didn't work. And assuming I have maybe a way of renting my own house without getting into trouble, because I know my brother, he will report me to my dad, and my dad may find me to school, wherever it is I am living, and maybe beat me or something. So because of that, I needed my parents' approval. I even had to talk to his mom. I begged his mom, thinking that as my stepmom, she will want to do things that,
Will make you happy.
yes. But she tried to convince me, telling me that me and my brother, we have been living for years now and there have been no issue. Even when we were at home, there have been no issue. Even when we come back from school during school break, we are living fine. So what is it that now that they decided not, because when all these things have started happening, we do still go back home, but we cannot disclose what is going on. Do you know the funny thing? Wait, my brother still sleep with me in my parents' house.
Under their nose.
God, my parents will not know. They will think we're inside the room discussing, because he just wants to be cashing out. Because he just wants to be cashing out. When we go back home during holidays like this, we will be having sex under my father's roof, and my parents or his mom will not know anything.
Okay.
So trying to convince his mom wasn't an option. So I kept enduring what I was facing. The days where he would sleep with me, even when I was still bleeding. Hi.
Okay.
It was as if he lost his conscience or what. Because at that point I was seeing hell.
But you were enjoying it because of what he was doing for you. Yes, you were enjoying it.
I was enjoying it. Not I will enjoy the pain. I will manage the pain. And when I'm okay, I will see all the things he's doing and
You will calm down. You will still allow it to continue.
yes, sir.
All right, I'm listening to you.
I will still allow it to continue. Yes. But the thing still happened, and I decided to leave home to go to a friend's place to stay,
Why?
because at that point it's no longer what I was enjoying.
Oh, did it go to a point you decided to quit or something?
Yes.
How? Talk to me. I want to understand.
Okay. After my last abortion, the pain and everything. Because that one, okay, what happened was, okay, I was pregnant and I did an abortion with pills. Then I was not supposed to have sex again because I was advised by the doctor that if I do, I will still take in, because at that point my body is already open, and if I have an unprotected sex, I will get pregnant. These are the things doctors always tell us anytime, but we have always been lucky. If we still do it, if we still have sex, we have always been lucky. So this particular one now, I now we did it. I did the abortion at home, taking pills, and I I was okay. Then we had sex again. We both felt it was okay because it's the usual. It's the usual, but this particular usual was the worst. Um, okay, we started having sex again, and I took in, and this time I couldn't take pills. I just have to, I just have to go to the hospital. When I was being operated on, it was complicated. It was complicated. I stopped breathing. My brother did not call my parents. He did not call my parents and told them that I have no wake up for days. Nothing. He kept paying the doctors that they should take care of me, that I will be fine. That I will be fine. He did not tell the doctor that we are simply so. He went there and told the doctor that I am his girlfriend.
Okay.
So that people cannot, there was no way I can even get a savior anywhere. Nowhere. Because if he had told maybe the doctor that I am his sibling, maybe the doctor, maybe people would have helped me or something. I don't know why he was just this wicked. So doctors doing their job, knowing that these are two people in a serious relationship. So usually something that the doctors will always think that is between the couples, and they accept to do it. So no, but I couldn't get help from anywhere. When I finally regained conscious, I remember the pain and everything I went through. When I got home, because the day I woke up, he was there. So I couldn't tell anybody what was going on. He took me home, even when the doctor was telling me that I have to take some days rest in the hospital. My brother said he would take good care of me. He would get me a home nurse. A home nurse, one I did not see. Him take care of me problem. That night, he wanted to sleep with me again, and I told him I wanted out. That I am done. I cannot continue. That I cannot continue. Hey God.
And what happened when you say you wanted out? What happened?
He tried to force himself on me, and I was struggling. I was struggling for him not to, thinking it would turn him off. But my stepbrother beats me. He beats me. That was the day my eyes saw hell. He beats me. Imagine, I'm just coming out. I'm just waking up.
Coming
I'm
from the
just getting
hospital.
myself. I'm just coming back from the hospital. And I'm being given a torture of my life again. A torture I cannot even fight back. Where can I get this strength? Where can I get this strength?
Oh yeah, calm down. Calm down. I want you to summarize everything that happened. You talked about going to see a pastor, from where you just tell us what actually happened, then down to what happened when you went to see it. Just try and summarize, all right? So after that night, what happened?
He- okay, okay. He forced himself on me. He tied my hands. I cannot struggle. He tied my legs. And that was the point I said, if I did not leave this house, maybe it's my cause my parents will find. So that very day, after the night, the next day morning, I left without even taking anything, any clothes, nothing, just the way I was. I just managed to wear my ribbon, wear better clothes, and I left to a friend's place.
Inside the better clothes, a lot is going on. Hmm? Thank God for clothes, too, where they cover our shame that is hiding. My God. Okay, you went to a friend's place and
Yes, with my laundry bag and clothes and the hair I was putting on, nobody will know I just survived
such
coma
thing.
or beating from last night after coming back from hospital. So, because I could not tell my friend, because it was something that we decided not to tell anyone, because we cannot even say it out.
It's not something you.
How can I? How can I tell anybody that I'm sleeping with my own brother? How? So I went to my friend, and even when I behave like someone that is lost in her memory, my friend will be like, "What is going on, babe?" And I'll be like, it's nothing. It's just a little trauma at home. You know, most friends doesn't care about anything about your life, depending on if you're having a good friend, though, because I don't have one. Because if I had a friend, he or she would have seen the ribs on, would have seen my hands, that I had a red ankle. My hands were all literally tied, because the clothes I was wearing was actually showing that I have hands strong. My hands were tight. At least it was still showing red, even if my complexion. But my friend did not look me. My friend was all about the party and anything we are about to discuss for the weekend. And I was just there praying to myself, talking to myself inside my mind. How do I get out of this? Because I don't want again. I don't want. I seriously don't want to go back.
Okay.
So I just had to lie to my friend, telling her that if I can crash in her place. And she was like, "That's not a problem. Even if that was the first time, at least." She said that was not the problem, because sometimes she do come to my side, but she doesn't spend the night. But this was like the first time. Big girls, we don't usually go and squat. We normally lodge ourselves in a hotel and do girls party or girls night out. So that was the first time. She did not ask me if I did not want to stay in a hotel or anything. So as she accepted, I just concluded that she's okay. So I stayed there and I got some wears, and I was that I can wear that night and sleep. But because I am not buoyant enough, because literally everything is coming from my brother. He's the one that I will call and tell him that I need this, he will buy for me. So I don't know. I don't know how to get back home. But I just had to try. 3 days later, I went back home and he was there. Literally, he's always at home now. His work is Yahoo. Stay at home and press laptop. So he's always there. I cannot escape and go and take anything I want. So on getting to the house, he did not allow me to enter. He locked the door. Immediately, he dragged me and forced himself on me again.
Hmm.
Again. I can't. I couldn't shout. I couldn't shout because at that moment I know I was very strong enough to shout. Not like the other day. Not like the other time that I came back from the hospital. I would have shouted. But what will I tell the neighbors? What would the neighbors say? How? What? So I closed my mouth, and the whole thing was happening. And after everything, I took some clothes and I ran. That was where I had to visit a pastor because this is becoming demonic. It's a sin that I want to come out from, but I don't know who to talk to or who to tell what I am currently passing through. What is happening to me, I cannot say. I will call my dad most days and I will not say anything. And my father will not call me back because he knows I am under the protection of my brother. He will either think that maybe as he did not hear from me, if he heard from my brother, everything is fine. So that was the reason why I went to the pastor.
Okay.
And I told the pastor everything that was happening to me, starting from the time that he convinced me not to reject the offer of we sleeping together, for him to be cashing out that we are not siblings, and the reason why I decided to agree to what he said. So the pastor was my story is it's not a nice one. No one will hear this story and not. I'm ashamed of myself too. So I'm also disappointed with the woman I turned out to be. So when the pastor heard the whole story, he said he will have to do me deliverance. He also asked that I invite my stepbrother. I should invite my stepbrother to come to him. So I called my stepbrother, but my stepbrother refused. So the solution wasn't coming. It wasn't coming. My stepbrother keeps blackmailing me. He keeps threatening me that if I tell anybody, I should get prepared, that I will lose my life. That he will do something that I will regret. Since he has threatened my life too, and I can't go to the police. I can't. Where do I start from? So he keeps blackmailing me, he keeps threatening me, and he keeps forcing himself on me. He doesn't stop. And I keep pretending in front of my friends that like everything is okay. I keep covering behind makeup, beautiful clothes, but me, I am not okay.
So he refused going to see the pastor. So now all. What happened finally? What is the final? What happened?
Not at all.
Okay.
You know, the very day I told him about that pastor or something, he shouted at me on the phone. But that was not it. When I got home to come and take some things I need, that was where I got another beating of my life. That was totally different from the one that he gave to me the day I came back from the hospital. He beat me. Do you know why he beat me? It's because I told a pastor about our story, about what was going on. It was as if I was seeing my life taken from me at that point. So how can I even start saying, how can I even start looking for ways to tell anybody again when the one I even told a pastor almost took my life?
Okay.
So and that was how I came across you people's show, and I sent the mail.
Calm down. Stop crying.
I need help.
Put yourself together. Let me hear you. So he said that was how you came across our program. and you sent us mail.
Yes, that was how I came across you people's program and I sent the mail telling you my story. Because if he had found out that because he literally goes through my phone. He always go through my phone, my WhatsApp, my Facebook, my everywhere. So when I found out that I can send a mail to you people, I know that I have to create another mail that I have to use and send this to you.
So what do you want now?
I need help. I want out of this.
You want to break free?
I want to break free. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it again, sir. Please help me.
Young woman, I have to take this time to listen to your story because it is so pathetic. I heard your story. I can see that regret in your face. Yes. I won't judge you, but I won't proceed without letting you know that it was very bad to allow yourself being deceived because of the material things, because of phone, because of rosaries. Yes, it is very bad of you. I am not judging you, but I want to condemn that act so that next time, if you have another opportunity, you will not repeat the same mistake. You allow yourself being lured into something bad. In as much as this person is your half brother, not the same father and not the same mother, but as long as your father has gotten married to the mother, he is automatically your blood. Plenty of us will not do it, no matter what. Yes, that was very bad. I know this story in the eyes of some people is normal. He's not your. They will say that he's not your brother. But some who understand will say yes, it is an abomination because there is a union between the both of you. So you allowed yourself being lured into this because of material things, and I still have to blame you for not telling your parents the reason, exactly what is going on. Had it been you lost your life, what the death will not say anything. The death cannot defend itself. Yes, you would have spoken out earlier than now. Yes, I'm not against you telling a pastor, but you would have told your parents instead, and you will see these things stop. Bad company have destroyed the life of your stepbrother, your brother. But no problem. I heard your story, and by grace of God, we are going to see how we will help you out of this situation. All right? Be strong, be fine. It is not the end of the road for you. But are you truly sure that you want out?
Yes, sir. I want out. I want out.
You don't want to continue anymore.
I don't want again. I don't want. My eyes have seen hell. My body have seen hell. Sir, please help me. I want out.
I am going to help you, young woman, but you see, you are going to return everything because you want to reject the devil. You reject everything that comes from the devil.
Sir.
Yes, eh?
Sir, I returned the things he has given to me.
You returned it?
Yes. But he still rejects it. What would you have me to? I returned every single thing. The only thing I know that I am still with is the phone, which I am still using to make call because I don't have any money on me to get myself anything. And I cannot start telling my parents that this.
All right, no problem. Be strong. Be strong. Stop crying. Okay? All will be well. People, you have heard her story. Without wasting anybody's time, I want to bring Sia into this very issue. Let us hear what Sia have to say concerning this. But before then, my family out there, I beg you, stop sending support for the next governor's movement. Why? Because we want to register as an NGO. We want to be recognized by the government. We have submitted our name and it is undergoing approval process. When this name is being approved and registered, we will take it to the bank to open an official account for the NGO with the name of the NGO. After which, we will bring it to your notice for us to continue the charity works we were doing from where we stopped. Why we are doing this is because I do not want to be receiving any funds stroke support that has to do with the charity works we are doing with my personal account anymore. I want every support to be going directly into the NGO's account. So please stop sending support for the next governor's movement. As you heed and respect this very notice, may God bless you now and always. Amen. Now let us hear what Sia have to say concerning this. Sia, ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Biko, nwata nwaanyị nọ n'obi anyị si nye butere ihe n'obi anyị bụ maka mkpamkpa na-akpa n'etiti ya na nwata nwoke bụ nwanne ya nwoke. Agbanyeghị na ọ bụrụ ofu nna na ofu nne ji ha ebua. Ịnụzikwa n'ihe niile ọkọ gbanyere ya bụ ihe. Mgbe esi gị biko dododo na etufughị oge ọbụla ka ị nebagodo ya na ya bụ okwu ka ị gwa m ihe ị nwere ikwu gbanyere ya bụ ihe. Ana m ege gị ntị n'onu. Okay, Sia wants to say something. Sia biko gaa n'iru ka ị gwa m ihe ị nwere ikwu n'okwu a. Ana m ege ntị.
Enwesịrị akụkọ ụfọdụ ọ ga-abụ anụ. Ịmalụ na ya bụ akụkọ na ekwesịrị ịbịa kwuba ogologo okwu na ya maka na okwu ama mme ka ife melụ mehalia.
Sia said there are some questions, there are some story you will hear, there are some cases that will come here. After listening to this story, you will see that there is no need of saying plenty things about it because it's not going to undo what has been done already. Like, there is no need. You no go soften the thing, you no go change that thing, you no go solve the problem talking too much. Sia, ana m ege gị ntị n'onu.
Ikwugo okwu kwuo onye ebe ọ dị mma na ife dị ebe a bụ na anyị ga-achọba ụzọ a ga-esi wee malụ ka a ga-esi mezie nya bụ okwu ma ọ bụ na nya bụ nwata nwaanyị dị nkwadobe.
Sia said, I have said things and I have said it where it is good, so important that what I said is okay. That the next thing we should be doing right now is looking for a way of sorting out this issue if the young woman is ready. Auntie, are you ready for us to sort out this issue for you?
Yes, I am ready.
You are ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Sia, ịnụkwara ọnụ okwu ya bụ nwata nwaanyị. Ana m ege gị ntị n'onu.
Ọ ga-enyere anyị aka nye anyị akara ekwentị ya bụ nwanne ya nwoke ka anyị kpọtụ ya ebe a ka anyị gwa ya na ya bụ ihe n'ozugo.
Sia said, you are going to give us your brother's number. We need to invite him down to our studio. Let us sit down here, look him in the face, and tell him that enough is enough. Yes. So give me your brother's number. There is no time to waste time. Dial your number, brother. Your brother's number there. Okay? See ya. Nyabu nwata nwaanyị enyegokwe m akara ekwentị ya bụ onye aka m na-egekwe gị ntị n'onu.
Ya bụ nwata nwoke a ga-achọ ụzọ mee ka ọ bịa gwa anyị ihe melụ ya bụ ife ji wee na-eme. Anyị ahụ agbakwazie ya n'olugo na njedebe na anyị ewepụ aka enwe n'ofe tupu ọwa aka mmadụ.
Sia said we have to invite the young man down to our studio. Yes. Let us hear his own side of the story. Let him tell us the reason he's doing what he's doing. Then we will tell him that enough is enough. Let him remove the hands of a monkey from the pot of soup before we go cut him. No be even turn to woman hand. We go cut him. We will not give it time to turn to a human being hand. We will cut the hand. See ya. Ana m ege gị ntị n'onu.
Ya bụ na-atụfughị oge ị ga-aga n'ilu mee ka ya bụ nwata nwoke lute nso.
Alright, Sia said without wasting anybody's time, I should go ahead to inviting the stepbrother down to the studio. People, you have seen and heard it all. We live in a cold world where best friend buy best friend, where loved one buy loved one, where those you trust so much betrays you. Yes, we live in a cold world where children use their parents to plus up what they are doing. We live in a cold world where it is better to dine and wine with thy enemy than to keep yourself to that bosom friend who will end up to buy you tomorrow. Understand me very well. When you are dining with an enemy, you will be careful without being told. But when you are dining with a bosom friend, you will leave yourself and they will capitalize on that to buy you. Because na who know man, na him they buy man. Even the Bible said so. Without wasting anybody's time, I want you to go to the comment section. Tell us how you feel concerning this very issue. But as you are commenting, comment respectfully. After that, I want you to support us. I want you to show us love. I want you to encourage us by liking and sharing this video as many times as you can. Above all, if you love what myself and Sia is doing, please encourage us by subscribing, turn on the notification button, like and share this very video for the world to watch and learn. And as you do so, I want you to stay tuned to see how all this thing is going to play out as we'll invite her brother down to the studio to come and tell us his own side of the story and at the same time hear what we have to say. Not until then, please don't be told, don't be left out. Go to SKITLORD YouTube channel to see how all these things unfolds. Thank you.